What is up, Cowboys Nation? Happy 2025. Happy New Year, man. Hopefully, everyone had a blessed and safe last night, man. Got to celebrate and bring in a new year. But we're going to bring the new year in with a bang, man. And this is something we've been talking about all last year. But due to scheduling and our team really kind of being like not even worth talking about, we never got around to it, right? But last night we talked and we said, yo, in 2025, let's light it up and let's run it up. So I got my brothers DMV and Rome's Cowboys Fan Talk with me. The Cover 3 show is launching off today, episode 1, man. Fellas, how you feeling, man?
Well,
Man,
you know,
yeah. It's mixed feelings, dog. Hey, look,
Well, you
first
guys,
and foremost, first and foremost, I just want to wish you brothers a happy new year. You know what I'm saying? Big things on the horizon. I look, Tuck, you went live yesterday. I went live, and we pretty much said a lot of the same things, but we knew that we were going to do this. So I'm really excited about this. So I'm excited about this, but some of these Twitter streets and all this other stuff, you know, I'm happy we're able to get together and we can clean up a lot of crime, you know.
Right. Yeah, man. And I think that's important, right? Not just for us three, but just for a lot of content creators. I kind of spoke about this in DMV, spoke about it. You know, a lot of us, we can't fight these battles on our own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out there fighting these lazy narratives, and Rome is fighting and DMV is fighting. I know my boss cowboy. Like, we're all trying to fight these lazy narratives. We're much stronger together. And there's so many lazy narratives out there, y'all. And I hate to kind of see it because I see how it pollutes our fan base just like that, right? So I felt like it's important that good quality people who really enjoy just doing, like, I mean, like y'all don't know, man. We were damn near about to do a live show before the show even started. We had to say, like, yo, stop.
There's so much stuff to talk about.
Yo, bro,
It's a live show every day. It's a live show every day. They don't know. Like,
every day. So I'm like, yo, bro, stop. We about to go live, right? But I think that, you know, it's fun to really rock with people who are genuine rock with, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna turn up for y'all, man. Cover 3 show. Subscribe to the channels, all 3 channels, man. Share the content, let everybody know, because at the end of the day, we don't want that lazy narrative content no more, that junk food stuff. We want that real, and this is why we're gonna bring it to you. And I think this yesterday was very important. A lot of different stuff going on. And like I said, I was inspired, man. I went a live stream for 2 hours in the morning on the treadmill. Then I saw you go, and I was like, you know what? My dog DMV, he's preaching. Boot up, Tuck. You know what I'm saying? So I got the army fatigues on the day. You know what I'm saying? I was like, boot up, Tuck. Let's go, man. So as soon as you got done, I jumped live. Rome went and did his thing, man. So I think it's the power of new media in the community, man. But first, you know what I'm saying? What did y'all do last night? Did y'all go out and party and pop bottles, man? Y'all like chilling? No. As soon as that ball dropped, it's like, all right, y'all. Me and my wife was like, all right, we good. We good.
I fell asleep on Squid Games again, dog. Like, I can't even get through episode 1, dog.
Bro, episode
Squid Games.
So I just got
ain't got it no more. I ain't even gonna try.
You ain't watch it, bro?
Nah, cause you know, like, you gotta feel like when you watch a show, you know how you get into it. I tried the beginning, I was like, yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
Nah,
and they know nobody feeling it because they already announced.
Nah, it's good, bro. I just be tired. I just be tired by the time I get to it.
I'll go back.
I woke up at 5 this morning and watched episode 1 of season 2 of Squid Games, man. Because I
need to watch it when I first wake up.
I was trying to watch it throughout the holidays, but you know, I had in-laws and my wife. You ain't watching that stuff, man. I'm like, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Body, you know, got kids in the house. You watching Squid Games? I'm like, yeah. So, man, Squid Games is my stuff, man. I might try to get on the reality TV version. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on the reality.
What? Hey, dog, what? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Reality TV version, man. So
they like, Tuck is a snake out here.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah. That bag, man. Everybody got to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, friends, man. So, yeah, man. But definitely hit the likes and subscribes. We got a lot to talk about. So, Rome, I'm going to start with you, bro. You know, this is huge conversation right now when it comes to our coaching staff. We know Mike McCarthy was on a 1-year deal. Mike Zimmer on a 1-year prover deal. So when it comes to this season, as chaotic as it's been, bro, do you think either of them has done enough to warrant an extension in Dallas?
You mean Mike Zimmer too?
Yeah, Mike, man. Mike. Like, let's start with Mike McCarthy.
I don't think it's about doing enough. I think it's just about, I think his message is grown stale. It's not that Mike is a horrible coach. You know, coaches just run their tenure. I think his tenure in Dallas is just pretty much up. I think a lot of people like to put on a good public face, you know, like our starting quarterback,
right?
You know, and things like that. But sometimes things start seeping through the cracks, especially when it gets towards the end of the year. That's why I can't wait to have this Commanders game when the real stories start coming out.
Right.
The secret injuries and Dak's injury from the summer was worse than we thought, and all this, the stuff that's going to come out in about a week. And Devontae Turpin started to slip up and put it out there a couple days ago when he was indirectly just talking about Mike McCarthy's play calling without saying Mike McCarthy's name.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that the messaging is running stale. I think the lack of innovation is running stale, and I don't think Mike has done enough to keep his job, because you usually got to reinvent yourself, and Mike's just running the same show.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of stubborn in that way. Now, Mike Zimmer, if the things lined up right to where we needed a DC and he could align with whoever would be the new coach, I can see him coming back, because he's shown an ability this season to evolve. He was not just I come in and yell at everybody coach. He's been evolving since he got here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he's been putting people out there to their strengths. For us to have lost all of our edge rushers and have had 8 starting corners, and the offense and the defense somehow be ranked above the offense. It ain't great. It's like 23rd or 22nd. But to crawl up out of the hole we was in, I give Mike Zimmer at least credit for continuing to battle each week, coming to the table with new schemes, new strategies with the players he's been dealt. And Mike McCarthy just seemed to have figured out how to run the ball 2 weeks ago. So it's just, I can't do
it. So you're a no-go for Mike McCarthy, but you'd be okay when it comes to Zim?
If the right offensive coordinator the right coach came in, and they say, you know what, I like what you've been doing with my new adopted defense. Let's maybe revamp some of your subsidiary coaches, but I like you, Zim, overall. Yeah, I'll be fine with that. Unless it's somebody with a strong defensive background. Like, I wouldn't want an offensive coach. Let's just say hypothetically, Kellen Moore came in here.
Oh man, no,
I would love him.
Hey, man, don't put that out there, dog.
That might happen. It might happen.
You don't say.
Rome said Kellen Moore.
right.
I said Jason Witten last month.
And Kellen Lover, you're a Kellen Lover. Bro, don't. Hey,
bro,
man.
Y'all got to realize you got to start. Well, I don't got to tell y'all, but
right. You
always got to think. Whenever I think about like ideas like that, I think about what would Jerry do.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with what I want to do, or I would have went and got Ben Johnson last week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what Jerry would do is sign people he's comfortable with. Mm-hmm. So the names that are in play are Kellen Moore. You can hate it all you want to. Jason Witten is really in play. If Mike left, he would bring Jason Witten in here off of high school, and he would.
Right.
And his excuse would be, I'm going to use Mike Zimmer to teach y'all how to be the head coach.
Oh, damn. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's same thing with Jason Garrett. Same thing with Jason Garrett. Yep. He did that with Wade Phillips. Yeah.
You know who's a long shot? You know who really, really they loved about 5 years ago in the coaching cycle, but it just didn't work? Lincoln Riley.
I know, yeah. I said that. Yep.
So with him on a hot seat USC, it would be the perfect little, well, why don't you come up here? We can have somebody teach you how to be a head coach. I'm telling you, that's what Mike Zimmer's going to do.
Yep.
He can mentor you, and you could be our young head coach for the next 10 years, new Jason Garrett.
Yep.
It's painful, but we gotta
right.
And you know what they do, bro? On top of what you're saying, this is what they do though. They allow the hot market guys to get got and say, they're not available.
That's why they don't have no urgency. You heard them.
Right.
So then they sell an idea of what they already kind of wanted to do anyway. They sell it to you like this is why we went this way.
Right.
Come on, bro.
But look, they already when Jerry said that, I like y'all, I try to decipher Jerry. I was like, oh, Jerry know who we want already. If you say I have no urgency, that means you already know who you want. You like, oh, I'll go through the formalities. I'll interview another black coach real quick. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Al Harris, you did this interview.
They're gonna do Al Harris and Marvin Lewis. You see?
Yeah, real quick, get out of the way, and then I'm gonna bring Jason Witten in here. Yeah. And y'all gonna be sick.
Right.
And y'all gonna hear about all of a sudden how Jason Witten got this crazy IQ that y'all ain't know about. And I'm just like, if he got this crazy IQ, why the hell couldn't he help his tight end room ever?
Right.
Well, you know how that's gonna go, DMV. That out of the three I just named, unless he's gonna bring something to the table, I don't know. I could dance with the Kellen Moore devil. I know what that is. Yeah. At least we're gonna be offensively creative. he might not be.
I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do with Jason Witten. They're gonna make it seem like he has just as much IQ as Romo, and him and Romo were working together, and they created the offense that you love so much. No, because he know I'm telling the truth. Because he know I'm telling the truth. Yo, they're gonna sell
this
you.
ain't nothing but this our Dan Campbell.
But
our Dan Campbell.
Oh, see, our Dan Campbell, right?
And
this is where I personally, y'all, and I know Cowboys fans don't want to hear this. If this is going to be the case, just give me Mike McCarthy, bro. Like, you know,
that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
I just feel like Mike McCarthy saves the Cowboys from themselves, right? Because and here's the thing: a lot of people were talking about that in articles. Like Mike McCarthy could possibly want to go, you know, to the Saints or to the Bears or somewhere else. So if he did, and Jerry has to make another decision, I get hella nervous, right? That opens up the Rex Ryans, and that opens up the Ron Rivera's and the Kellen Moore.
Could not be Ron Rivera.
Jason, you know, it just opens that up, man. So it's like, I feel like when it comes to Mike McCarthy, as bad as I hate saying this, I want him to return because I don't like any of the alternatives. You know what I'm saying? If they were going to go get a Ben Johnson, okay, cool. If they were going to go get a Mike Vrabel, okay, let's do it. Let's get rid of him today, right?
Yeah, those are the only two I want to hear.
And they're not getting a Brian Flores because y'all didn't, you know, you just know, right? So it's like, if those three are out the market, I get scared. You know what I'm saying? I get scared of what Jerry might actually do. But for me personally, all right, Mike, just come on back, bro. We have to figure out this offense thing.
What I've heard, Tuck, and this is all speculation, bro. When Jay Glazer leaks stuff like Mike McCarthy has options, that ain't coming from the Cowboys. That's coming from Mike McCarthy's camp. Mike McCarthy got an agent too.
Right.
And I do think he has a couple of options. I think I don't like it takes two to dance. It's the same thing like with Rico Dowdle. Right. Cowboys fans think people just go and bow at the altar. Right. Mike know how the sausage is made. He might be tired of them.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you go another $3 million, yo, I could go make $7 million. I thought I dropped it.
Yeah, you go. Solo Zoom.
I wasn't ready for a little production. Now, I go make $7 million because you know he one of the lowest paid coaches.
Mm-hmm.
So if the Bears say, like this is all hypothetical, if the Bears say, yo, we'll pay you 7, maybe not the top, but maybe not the lowest, and you can have full autonomy, and you don't got to be an intermediary week, I'm out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jerry Jones and them ain't really offering nothing. They just expect people to be like, hey man, here go this $3 million again.
Right.
And I'm gonna be all in your business.
Right.
And I'm gonna blame a bunch of stuff on you.
Right.
And you got to deal with it. Like Mike might be like, yo, I get Caleb Williams, and I can mold him into. I can say I'm the one that fixed him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the biggest thing, like, let's all just be honest, bro. If he making $3 to $4 million now, like, which is real, if another team offers him 7 or 8, which isn't like a crazy contract, that's just normal business right now. The Cowboys just are cheap.
Right.
I'm leaving.
Right.
I got bills.
and that's what people don't understand, bro. I think people think the lure of the Cowboys is gonna want that doesn't exist anymore, bro. Like you could go to Kansas City, you could go to all these different places, get more money and more control. You know, so the brand name, just the coach in Dallas, isn't it? And I feel like from Mike McCarthy's standpoint, he did everything that he needed to do in Dallas, right?
Out of
the league, people thought he was done. He was kind of just made by Aaron Rodgers. He comes to Dallas in 2020, and even though he loses Dak Prescott and that bad season happened, 12-5, 12-5, 12-5. He had some consistent years. One beat Tom Brady, so he showed that he can still coach. Had one of the top offenses in efficiency last year, right? So he showed that he can still cook, right? So someone's probably sitting back is like, I can get Mike McCarthy in, and I ain't got to be all in the kitchen with him, and let's see what he really is and give him $7 million, not 15, not 7.
Expectations though, Tuck. He can get them. He can get the Bears to a 7th seed. I'm just using that because that's the
because you're right. I was going to say that. That's the part we missing, the expectation of having to have the media obligation of having, like, have y'all seen the Bears records over the last 20 years?
Bro, it's wild.
Right. It is garbage. That's why I was looking at the Bears fans when they were looking at McCarthy, like, we don't want him. Like, what? Y'all have had garbage. Y'all have been garbage.
Right.
Y'all have been garbage for a while.
When Dak was about to be on the market, the truth will come through. People call Dak trash all the time, especially when he locked into a deal. But I've seen 2 times now, 2 contract cycles. The truth comes out when he about to hit the market. I done seen this dude photoshopped into an Eagles jersey before.
Multiple times. Yeah.
So
Washington,
Raiders, right.
I saw a Giants one. I actually saw a Giants one recently.
Yeah, so people be lying until it's like, oh, Mike can really get him. Then all the hate go out the window. So Mike McCarthy can't coach until it's like, shoot, Matt Eberflus or Mike. I'm gonna take Mike.
Right. Bro, if Mike does in Chicago what he did in Dallas the last 4 years, they build a statue. They build a statue. You know what I'm saying? Or if he goes to the Raiders and he splits with Mahomes, you know what I'm saying, get a playoff, they building statues, right? But we are the only team that we want to set this expectation that you got to do something we ain't did in 30 years or else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm telling you, man, our fans want premium stuff to run on minimal resources.
Right.
So they want the big fly mansion and everything like that, but they don't want to clean their house, cut their grass, and keep up the mansion. Right. They want the Lamborghini, but they wanted to run on H2O.
Right.
No, you gotta clean this bad boy and detail it and keep it nice.
Right.
As in, like, add things for your not just Dak, but period. Support your coach. Get him players he need. Like, we just don't like to do anything. We just be like, we paid you
to figure it out. Yep. Paid you, so figure it out. All right.
Oh, so, but don't do it this way. Do it this way.
Yeah, right. We paid you, but figure it out. But also, don't do it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like as a coach, your hands are just tied, right? Your hands are just tied. And coaches, just like us three, right? We have our own group chat. When we say stuff we don't say publicly, we say behind the scenes. I'm sure Mike McCarthy's in the group chat with some other NFL coaches. And like, man, this is wait, bro, like, you know, saying like, because Mike McCarthy, he is a name, he's a Super Bowl winning coach, right? And you give him some weapons and some offense and some control, maybe he can turn things around. But we know that's not the case in Dallas. So DMV, for you, when it comes to Mike McCarthy, Mike Zimmer, what's your thoughts, bro?
I think you shared it the best way. Just depending on the candidates, bro. Depending on what's out there. If we're looking at what's out there currently right now, let's say Ben Johnson decides he goes somewhere else or what, if it's not Ben Johnson or Mike Vrabel or Brian Flores, which I know Brian Flores doesn't have a chance, I don't want anybody else out there. I just would take my chances with Mike McCarthy and hope that he saw what the run game meant to this team. And we go out and get a running back, and we keep building on what the defense has built with these young guys. So that's where I'm at with that. I know
it's running back position here soon, you know what I'm saying? But
that's where I'm at, bro.
Yeah.
It's that simple though.
So let me ask y'all this though. When it comes to Mike Zimmer, is it fool's gold? Right. And what do I mean by that is, you know, yes, the defense has played well the last 4 to 5 games, but it's easy to be kamikaze blitzing and getting more pressures and running around and doing all these different schemes where season's over. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, who is Zim really? And that's the thing I don't understand, right? Because it's like, okay, you know, who are you versus the Ravens, right? Who was you versus, you know, the Saints? Who was you versus San Francisco and Detroit and Houston? And, you know, so it's like, so I really can't tell. Now, me personally, I would just say this. I don't want to have 3 new defensive coordinators in 3 years. The only way I would probably move on for Zimmer, if you were going to go and get a defensive-minded head coach like a Vrabel or something, okay, well, cool. All right, we can just move on. And that's going to be the way we go about things. But I feel like for Zimmer's sake, I would welcome him back. But DMV, you said something yesterday in your show, right? It's just like the Cowboys is just good with being okay. Like, we don't like to go get the best of the best. We just want to go get okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to put kids in the best schools. It's an okay school. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to go for the elite. And I feel like a lot of Cowboys fans will talk about this when we talk about running back. We're getting comfortable with just okay. When it comes to Mike McCarthy, is he the greatest coach available? Absolutely not. But is he trash? No, he's okay. You know, he's okay. You know, so I'm
we knew that when we got him.
Right.
That's something I like about Zimmer.
Go ahead.
One thing I think, and I know this might sound cliche, and y'all probably can debunk it, but I really do feel like it's the Willies and the Joes, and I feel like our defense has been playing a lot more disciplined than it used to. I'm not saying that
I agree.
I think that he cares, and like I know that sounds like generic, like everybody care. Everybody don't care.
Right.
And his emotion the other day with being here for a year, he built some real bonds with some of these dudes that I don't think really liked him at first. I don't think Micah cared for Mike Zimmer.
Right.
I think Micah has become a better player. I've seen him not is kamikaze off the edge sometimes. Sometimes he is, but they're playing a lot more disciplined. I've seen him he's been working with the Carl Lawsons of the world.
Right.
And Chauncey Golston. He still doesn't have, I'm not trying to hate on Osa because I know it's a Osa resurgence right now, but he still don't got two real great D tackles.
Right.
And he making it work. Like Tampa hung 40 on the Chargers, which was the number one defense statistically going into that week.
Mm-hmm.
After that 40, it messed it up. My point is, then they came and played the Cowboys, and it confused me so much. It wasn't about just the win. It was just like, them boys, the defense really was battling that week. I think Tampa was confused, and I had to give it to Zim because he out there with a Warrior at corner. And I'm like, man, he hasn't necessarily. I would love to at least see him with the finest of details. Now, I know Mike McCarthy lost people too.
Mm-hmm.
I get that.
He did.
Mike McCarthy is stubborn.
Right.
He's stubborn. Like Mike Zimmer, I see rotating people out.
Mm-hmm.
Like Booth didn't work. He's like, man, we got to do something else. Like I seen him. He's like, you know what? I can't even work with Phillips. Me and him don't vibe. Get him on my team.
Well, case in point, right? Damone Clark. He just like, man, Damone Clark ain't on me, bro. Damone Clark ain't on my tab, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, Tuck, you go in before Damone Clark.
That's a great point.
But
my point with McCarthy is, it's like he more stubborn. It's like, man, I see Kevontae Turpin is working this week, but I'm still not gonna go against it. I'm gonna force Jalen Brooks, Jalen Tolbert. I hate all the Jalen's, but that's another story. I don't even like Jalen Moreno.
We ain't got one Jalen that's a dog.
My point is he don't like.
Hey, man, hold on. Hey, I ain't gonna let y'all just disrespect my dog Jalen Tolbert. Who was the touchdown Dallas Cowboys leading touchdown receiver right now this year?
I ain't impressed.
Hey, man, put some respect on Jalen Tolbert.
Well, who's the Cowboys leading passer this year? That don't mean nothing.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, man.
I think Jalen Tolbert's problem is not his fault. I think Jalen Tolbert would be slotted better as a 3 or a 4, and we trying to force him to be a 2.
Jalen Tolbert,
and it's just by necessity.
Leading touchdown.
They gonna clip your ass for that, Tuck.
Jalen Tolbert for like 2 weeks.
Jalen Tolbert is the Dallas Cowboys leading touchdown wide receiver, and Ezekiel Elliott is the Dallas Cowboys leading touchdown rusher.
Hey, look! Oh, you were setting up that point.
My point. That's nasty work. But Dak Prescott need to make wine out of water. With those type of options, because it ain't like it just was from injuries. That's what he was dealt.
Right.
But anyway, my point was,
and Schoonmaker got more touchdowns.
He hasn't been trying.
So I'm just putting these numbers out here.
Damn, we got a bad offensive weapon room.
Yeah,
it's bad, bro.
It's bad. Got me depressed.
I can't even make cowboy hats and them cowboy boots, and ain't seen the end zone all year, bro. All year.
Yeah, dog. He been messing with one of them twins. Yeah. Man, listen. They must be the closest thing to Kardashian, because you remember when Miles Austin was messing with Kim and all of a sudden Miles just disappeared? Like,
I talk about
I'm gonna let y'all elaborate on that. I'm gonna finish this little point. I'm gonna let y'all elaborate because y'all done brought up offensive weapons and we here now.
Right.
But my point is, I feel like Mike McCarthy hasn't really been innovative from week to week. He's just seems so stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It takes a while for him to get. And I don't even think Mike McCarthy just don't know offense. I think he's just like, I'm going to do what I want. Like until it's like, all right, I really can't do it no more. You know, like he's smart enough to know that some of his old philosophies ain't working. But he just don't.
I agree.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like Mike just don't want to do nothing else. So over time, at least through the season, I've seen Mike Zimmer's system, once they got it down, I've seen the system look a little bit better. I just don't see Mike trying nothing different every week. Like, why would you go away from? I can't get over it. Why would you go away from Kevontae Turpin the other day? I know he like 80 pounds, but it was working. Do it.
I can't speak to that. I can't speak to that. But what I can say is, I agree with what you're saying about stubborn with Dak. But with Cooper Rush, I seen us do some stuff that we would never do with Dak.
And
You know what I'm saying?
I'll let y'all talk to that because y'all done broke that down. Y'all talk to that.
That is my biggest frustration with Mike McCarthy, man. Go ahead, talk to DMV.
Yeah, like for example, the whole Kevontae Turpin in the backfield and doing some of that stuff. We weren't doing that with Dak, and we wouldn't do that with Dak. Or, to check into the runs or a lot of the heavy formations and the play action game. We weren't doing that with Dak for real. We weren't trying to run, or we wasn't trying to really establish the run. We ran the ball on Philly. That's the one thing people don't want to say. I mean, there was stuff left out there because we just have a slightly average. We have slightly above average running back there. But if we had a running back there, bro, we would have beat Philly.
And if we had a coach like Philly that was willing to just Philly, Saquon, nobody want to listen to this. Saquon was kind of held down the first half. He had like 45 yards.
And so people wanted to act like what Micah was saying crazy. I understood what he was saying.
I knew what he was saying.
Overall, and then it was the Andrew Booth.
We cracked though.
It was the Andrew Booth fireworks.
We just ain't have enough. Like we cracked eventually. Like we was holding. Even in the first Philly game.
Right.
Yeah. It was like 10-6. We was holding. And then it just folds because you like, can y'all score? Like, can you not throw a pick six, Cooper Rush?
Right.
And I'm not trying to hate on Cooper Rush because he is what he is.
Started the game off with that, bro. Like we driving and you throw a pick six. Sorry, not to cut you off.
You got in Cooper Rush. You should have been playing Trey Lance, but that's another story. Like you should have been doing something else. I ain't even saying Trey Lance is like up here, but that's my point to about Mike McCarthy. You got Trey Lance at your disposal. You need to be trying to see what Mingo is doing. You need to see what Ryan Flournoy, who has flashed. I can't stop looking at that Mingo play because I'm like, do he got talent? Like, because I watched him put Quinyon Mitchell in a blender. It wasn't an accident.
Right.
Like, where the hell was the football, dog? Like, I'm watching people talk about, he sucks at tracking the football. Y'all try and run full speed in the footballs up in the stands. What y'all gonna do?
Right.
My point is, if you see all that and you got Trey Lance in practice, you just can't figure out nothing. If you give Andy Reid those players I just named, he's gonna be like, you know what? I got 3 plays just for you, Mingo. They foolproof. They gonna work.
Turpin has gone to Kansas City if he ever leave us.
Man,
best believe
he gonna go crazy.
And see, that is my frustration, right? And Suit to Susan, obviously, this is a golden tweet, right? Scheme was completely different between Dak and Rush. Now, that's what I was trying to say on Twitter, right? That's what I was trying to say on Twitter, but y'all know how things be with me on Twitter. All the mice came out, right? But it looks a night and day difference. And you can easily see that, bro, because I'm like, Cooper Rush, and what really hit my mind, y'all, I was sitting there watching the game, and I was like, is Terrence Steele out there? Bro, we haven't had Terrence Steele's name in like weeks, right? But
I want to keep him.
But y'all remember when he was at quarterback, he was getting Dak's, I want to say back blown, but he was getting his back blown out.
He was getting his back blown out, bro.
Also, y'all don't want to talk about we look better since Zach gone down.
But see, but what's happening once I started doing the research, and I didn't even make a video because everyone's running their damn mouth, is that Cooper Rush is getting the ball out like in 2.3 seconds. Like he's the fastest getting the ball out in the NFL. I think he's right behind Tua. I think he's
not making reads, bro. He's not making his mind up. He know who's going through before the play happens.
He makes his mind. It's just like Madden, bro. If we had that vision cone, as soon as he presses high, he's going to square. He's going.
As soon as that linebacker move this way, I'm throwing that ball there no matter what, bro.
CJ Gardner Johnson was like, "You gonna just look at me?"
Right.
CJ Gardner Johnson in 2 games, don't he got 4 picks against Cooper Rush? I think he do, or maybe in 3 games.
They love Cooper Rush, bro.
And he picked them 2 years ago.
I know it was he got 2 picks in that game.
Right.
He loves Cooper Rush
because he stares like if you had the Madden vision cone on Cooper Rush, it's not moving off a square. And then CJ's like, bro, I'm jumping this, and you don't have CeeDee Lamb. I'm jumping it. I am not afraid of a double move. Like even that touchdown he threw to Tolbert, he stared Tolbert down the entire play, bro. I'm coming to you, Rain.
How you feel about what Turpin said though, Tuck? Because I know you've seen it.
About the offense?
When he was just like, yo, man, we wanted a chance to show us. It's to your point.
Right.
We wanted a chance to show what we can do, but it's like because CD wasn't out there, they just stopped trying to call down the field pass routes.
Yeah,
because he was throwing picks. I almost said something I ain't want to, but the dude was throwing picks, bro.
Yeah,
he was throwing picks.
You right. You right on that. I'm trying not to beat up Cooper Rush because I'm like, I don't got to like when you don't got high expectations.
He's okay. Cooper Rush is okay.
I ain't mad at him. He's Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Put Trey Lance in there. At least he could have gave you they put Trey Lance when we down by 50.
Bro, it was like, bro, why not let Trey Lance play? You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, bro.
But I'm laughing at what I wanted to say. It almost slipped out.
But I don't understand Mike McCarthy's philosophy. Like you were saying, Rome. You know, Dak goes down and tears his hamstring off the bone. Now we get Kevontae Turpin, the Wildcat. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going heavy personnel and, you know, chipping with 2 tight end sets and giving our tackles some help. Now we want to rotate and say, and I said this on Twitter, right? I was like, so Tyler Guyton was good enough to start for Dak Prescott, but not for Cooper Rush. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, with Truma, we're going to play, we're going to rotate. You know what I'm saying? So why didn't you go get a veteran left tackle when Chuma went down? You're like, oh, Tyler Guyton's fine, right? So it's like we experiment with Dak Prescott, right? We'll talk about the running back situation in a second. It was open tryouts. You had Deuce playing out there. You had Zeke. You had Rico. You had Hunter. We were just having open tryouts.
And there was no scheme, Tuck. You know how you get the when I say no scheme, you know how like each game you got like I got like 10, 15 plays. I'm gonna get some points on the board. Right. Every week I see Cooper Rush come out, they got a plan.
Right.
So that first 2 drives, like, where's
that part?
They be like, hey man, figure it out. Like,
that's why I was disagreeing with you, bro. Because yes, there was a game plan. There were things that they were trying to implement with Cooper Rush. With Dak, there wasn't. Week to week, there were different things they wanted to implement with Cooper Rush.
And with so
Dak, go ahead.
Yeah, so that was my whole conversation piece, right? Does Dak have too much control over the offense, bro? Because like I said, if you even watch Dak and not just Cooper,
yes,
if you watch across the NFL, is so active at the pre-snap line of scrimmage than other quarterbacks. Like he's kill, Omaha.
He like Peyton Manning on steroids.
Like he's doing a whole lot, bro. Like he's check. Like so I'm like, why isn't nobody else doing this around the league? You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
Check. Right. Look, if the game calls for it, if the game calls for it, nothing else is working, and you start seeing something out there, and you got all autonomy to make checks, by all means, you've been in the league for 10 years.
Right.
But let me tell y'all something though. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm gonna let you finish your point.
I was gonna just say if you got a plan, if Dak is getting off the plan and he just not listening, then that's on Dak, man. I ain't giving him no pass. Run the scheme.
I'm gonna give him a pass. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna give him a pass. You look behind you, and your back is Rico. How many runs you checking to where you think that's a better option than me throwing the ball?
Or Terrence Steele's over there getting no laid. So Dak's like, I'm getting up out of this. You know,
and Guyton get no laid.
Yeah. Guyton say I got the right side.
And Zach. You know, he had 2 good linemen, BB Learning and Tyler Smith. Because if Zach getting beat up, Terrence still getting beat up,
right?
And Dak was in.
Y'all remember that? Like I said, I think that a lot of these wins that we had recently really smeared how this season is going. Do y'all remember us getting our ass kicked on the offensive line against Detroit? Like everybody was just getting bullied.
That game broke my spirit, bro.
It's funny, right? Because y'all know I normally do the weekly scouting reports where I kind of break down the opponent. I looked at my files. That was it. That was the last scouting report I did of the opponent. It was Detroit. They broke my spirit. I was like, bro, they done.
Bro, Penny Sewell ran like they was running routes.
That's what I was saying.
Making catches. I was like, all right, dog.
Right. Yeah, I was like, they overdoing it right now. Like, we got to remember this ass whooping because this right here was personal.
Right. Out the back. Yeah, bro. And they were coming to kill. And they set that mindset. They set that mindset because whatever they want. I'm not sure what they wanted from us last year, but with losing that game, it meant the world for them. And Detroit was coming to kill. I mean, they was just doing what they wanted to whoever they wanted, and it was bad.
2 parts
checking in
to your point.
You said Atlanta broke my spirit. I was already talking about Atlanta.
That's why I don't want Mark McCarthy back, because you can't read the room. You didn't have your players ready for war. You think Mike Tomlin would have not known? Hey, dog, this is a different week.
Right.
They're coming to OD.
Right.
Oh yeah, he surely would have had his guys. They might not have won, but it wouldn't have looked like that.
Right.
And to Tuck's credit, I had to thank Philly on my live stream, and I hate to do it. Thank you for pulling the blue color glasses off our eyes, because we was tripping.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had just made a stream saying, "Are we good because of the Tampa win?" Thank you for letting us know, yo, you're not that good. You got work to do.
Right.
So
Right.
I appreciate Philly. Philly got Jason Garrett fired,
Well,
and they're gonna get Mike McCarthy fired.
well, wait. I'm not gonna say that we not that good because it might even just mean that CeeDee Lamb is that damn good.
Because the beast.
But
that might.
But here's the thing, bro, and I agree with Rome, right? I felt like we smear a lot of things over the truth when it comes to the Cowboys. We're all an okay team. We love this team. We are just okay. We are not.
Yeah, we are.
We are not built to compete versus Kansas City. We are not built to compete versus Baltimore. We're not built to compete versus Buffalo. We're not built to compete versus San Fran.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
If it's 3 tiers, we're not tier 1.
We're not in
bottom
that
of tier
tier,
2.
right? But sometimes we dress it up as that we are that. It's like, nah, bro, like you couldn't you can't go on the road in a playoff run and beat Green Bay, turn around, beat San Fran, and go on like, bro, we're not built.
Names to your point, Tolbert, Rico. No one hates y'all.
Right.
I appreciate what y'all did, but y'all are slotted. Rico, you should probably be a good rotational back.
Right.
That's not hate for me.
Right.
That's just my, I ain't gonna say expert opinion. That's just my opinion.
I know we are.
Tolbert, you're probably a 4 or 3, but we trying to make you a 2, and that ain't even fair to you. You would thrive as a 3.
Right.
But we trying to force you to beat, like, what I'm saying, be something you not. And then we get mad at the wrong people because they got players out there like you saying, Tuck. Like, it's certain players that I was about to take it to corner. I ain't gonna be disrespectful. It's just people not being what we want them to be. Like, how good is Deron Bland?
Right.
I've been saying, hey, dog, how long have I been telling y'all that?
Right.
I've been telling y'all that.
And that's the thing, right? We as Cowboys fans, we put things on the pedestal. Hell, I did it. I was Ferg season. Ferg is going to bounce back.
Me too.
Ferg going to be top 3. He was at the tight end school. Ferg has not even touched the end zone, bro. You know what I'm saying? I forget he's even out there.
That goes for Dak too, people.
Yeah, Dak too. Exactly.
Dak isn't above this criticism for every. I know it's somebody in there like, y'all don't criticize Dak. Dak, I'll come into the season last year. I said Dak's at least top 10. I'll put him like closer to like 7, 6. After this year, when the list season starts, bro, when people have Dak like 14th, I ain't arguing with nobody.
Yeah.
Hell
I
no.
don't care right now. I want results. So I'm not even going to argue with people. So he ain't above criticism neither.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
To ask from these players is, who are you under pressure? And when the big lights, like, we like Dallas with
I like it.
But when there's someone that can actually punch back, I see the Cowboys fold constantly. So everyone was like, oh, Tuck, how did you know the Dallas Cowboys were going to win more games on the road than home last year, right? It's because I can look at a quarterback and say, okay, that's Lamar Jackson. He's a top-tier quarterback. We're not beating him. Oh, that's Josh Allen. That's a top-tier quarterback. We're not beating him. Joe Burrow, probably not going to be like those top elite quarterbacks. You can really go through the list and check them and say you're not beating them. If you want to put Jalen Hurts in the conversation, okay, cool, we'll split with them. But everybody else, it's just we're just not there, right? But us as Cowboys fans, we get sold that it's there, but it's really not there, y'all.
But would you feel more confident if we had some, like, let's just be honest, Tuck, if our owners would look in the mirror and stop being so prideful. Pride comes before the fall. If you know, okay, I'm slotting these players in the right places. I need to go get a great back. I need to go get a legitimate number 2 receiver. I need to go get some legitimate defensive tackles. I need to maybe get a veteran linebacker while Demo heal up. I need to probably add a vet corner and then draft and get the best players ever. And then can I just see my team with what I just asked for was not like unreasonable, people. I'm not saying go sign Chris Jones when he's a free agent. I ain't stupid. Right. But like, go get legitimate building blocks to your team. You can get running backs. That's not that hard to go get a real good running back.
Right.
And go get a legit receiver 2 and stop lying to yourself.
Right.
And then say, okay, Dak, now you got CD, a legit receiver 2. Now your 3rd and 4th receiver is Tolbert, Mingo, or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Or Brandon Cooks. Maybe that's your 3.
Right.
Now we out there with a legitimate receiving core, legitimate defensive tackles and stuff like that, so Micah can actually do his job properly. Then can I see with the team? Because to your point, you're right. We don't even matter. Before you even get the scheme coaching, you just look at the rosters.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like,
it don't matter what you put on paper.
That is the problem, right? Because a lot of people are, we draft well. Look at the all pros. Look how many rookies we are playing. Every rookie has touched the field this year, right? So like you shouldn't be playing all.
Cherry kept the real too. I was over my skis.
Well, yeah, we told you that, bro. You drafted a right tackle, never played left tackle. You put him at left tackle, and you had no insurance plan. So it's just the thought process. Coach Prime said this, right? It's like we got intoxicated by our success. I feel like the Cowboys get intoxicated by their success when it comes to the draft. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? We knocked Tyler Smith out the park, and look how he did his first year. We can do it again with Tyler Guyton.
But Tuck, are we really doing that with the draft? Because we play more undrafted free agents than everybody else does. Right. And at a certain point, if you're playing a lot of undrafted free agents, dog, pedigree matters. Right. And that's the part that we're missing. And that's the part where that's where you come in.
You draft 10 people and you just willing to wait till they look halfway decent.
Right.
You ain't really draft well. You just waiting.
Right.
You just, but that part. Yeah. Thank you, Rome. Thank you for saying that, because look at Mozzie right now.
Might have got cut by somebody else. We just gonna wait till he's decent now.
It's all right. Right. We gonna wait till he's okay. You know what I'm saying? We gonna wait till he's okay.
And then we gonna say, I told you so. Then we're going to say, I told you so. That part.
Right. Look at Kelvin Joseph, right? They would have waited. they were trying to wait to say he's okay with that ego. And eventually the league told you, no. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, look how long they have held on to Matt Waletzko and Josh Ball.
Yo, Josh Ball got picked up.
Finally. Finally. But they've been holding on to Josh Ball and Matt Waletzko for dear life, bro. Just say, you know,
got picked up by the Saints. I was cheering.
Yeah, but they were going to hold on. Hopefully, in year 6, Josh Ball's going to turn the corner. Like, bro, let it
a starving person, y'all. You don't eat for 10 months, and people just feeding you crackers. That saltine start tasting like Wagyu.
Right.
So when we see not Jake Ferguson, when we see Luke Schoonmaker make 3 or 4 catches,
right,
just catches, you see people like, yo, Schoon might be all right. Yo, he just made a catch.
Right.
That don't count.
He's supposed to make a catch. He's a second round pick.
Exactly.
He's a second round damn pick.
That's
damn.
We take anything like, snap.
And I said that, bro. We hype up mediocrity. No knock to Rico, right? Great story. I'm happy for him that's getting his opportunity finally. But we writing exposés about him getting 1,000 yards rushing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And bro, he ain't had a carry over 30 yards the entire year.
Not over 30 yards.
He's had the green light. He had the green light, and we celebrating 1,000 yards. That's all I'm gonna say.
We are celebrating scrapping 1,000 yards against a team who was celebrating getting 2,000. You know what I'm saying?
Jay Tuck special. He got more fumbles.
Then he got
touchdowns.
That's your touchdowns, bro. That is crazy to me.
That cut me deep when I heard that.
But we gonna jump online and people gonna say we don't need to draft a running back. We got Rico.
I will fight the Jones family.
You know what I'm saying?
We might not get
what they're gonna do is they're gonna say, well, we should have never messed with Zeke in the first place. Well, if we didn't, we would have scored 3 less touchdowns. How about that?
You put up DMV. Somebody said Zeke was a wasted first round pick.
Yes, bro. Somebody told me that yesterday. Like, I don't want to waste another first round pick on a running back. Wasted. He was all pro 2 times, led the league in rushing 2 times, 3-time Pro Bowler. And one of them years he was suspended for 6 games, which is probably our window to win a championship. What do you mean that we wasted a first round pick? Now, if you want to talk about, the second contract, that's a discussion that we can have. But wasting the first round pick, like, y'all want every first round pick the last 10 years.
That's not how it works.
All we really need is 5 good years out of that, bro. And keep drafting first rounders. Like, if you keep having these 10-year guys like you want, where the hell has that gotten us?
Right.
Can I ask Cowboys fans this? Why does everybody think that you got to build your team like you planning for your retirement?
Right.
Like, stop. Why don't people it's year to year. You get paid millions. And I said this the other day, everybody got mad at me because they always bring up Dak's contract. My general manager and my owner, they make billions. Y'all billionaires. I ain't getting $1 billion worth of service.
Right.
So my point is, every year you're supposed to assess where you're at and figure out what's the best way I can do to win this year. Right. Instead, we be talking about what's going on 5 years from now.
Exactly.
Bro, Dak Prescott's leg can get broken, knock on wood, or CeeDee Lamb can get, or anybody can get in. This is football.
Right.
Stop playing. We could do all the stuff I'm talking about. And somebody, I don't want to put no names in there because I'm a power of the tongue. But somebody that major that we plan on depending on can get hurt. We saw this year. We watched everybody hurt. CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott.
Everybody.
You can't depend on people. That's why you insulate.
Yeah. And see, in that, you know what I'm saying? And I know that they are rivals, and I know you got to watch our channel, right? But that's the difference of the mindset between the Cowboys and the Eagles. They are making moves to win now, today, this year,
all the time.
They're not thinking about 4 to 5 years, because Howie can't do that. He might not be here. He might be fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
a bad year, Howie ass is not doing that again, because they already then relinquished his duties when Chip Kelly came in.
So his life is proverbial professional life flashing before his eyes.
Right.
Chip Kelly was there. So he moves different.
Right. He moves different, right? And passing on Justin Jefferson, and so he know what, bro? I'm going for right now. You go moving up and getting Jalen Carter wasn't, man, we got Jalen Carter. He gonna be good 4 or 5 years. He gonna help us now, right?
Now.
Getting Quinyon Mitchell, trade and get AJ Brown to help us now, making a move and bringing in Saquon.
But they compound stuff though. They got Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter.
Right.
They got Quinyon Mitchell, double back, got Cooper DeJean, same draft.
Right.
Yeah. And guess what, dog? It always seemed like these motherfuckers got multiple picks. Sorry, excuse me for the MFer, but it always seemed like they got multiple first-round picks, multiple second-round picks. Dog,
they're hustling.
He'll move off a player. Like right now, he would have traded DeMarcus Lawrence 2 years ago. Right. No hate to D-Law. I'm just saying, I'm trying to think of somebody else. He would have traded somebody that was kind of like, maybe not a legend, but kind of like got a little bit of juice.
Right.
And got an extra pick and just stashed it.
Right.
But we don't do stuff like that.
Look what they did with you know what I'm saying, we're moving on from Reddick. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even feel like they even miss Reddick. Does Reddick even playing in the Jets? I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're making moves. They're not complacent because they are trying to win now.
And their fans expect it too. Bro, I be getting so mad every time the trade deadline come up. They be cheering and all happy. We about to do something. I just F y'all, because they know.
They know, bro.
They do that.
We the brokest rich fan base ever, dog. We broke as hell. We operate broke.
Extravagant, richest, broke acted fan base in the world, bro. Like we
work at McDonald's, but we drive a Benz.
I remember, bro. I went crazy for Carl Lawson. You know what I'm saying?
I like Carl Lawson, but that ain't got nothing to do with the time.
I do, but I know what you're saying.
I like him, but I like him, bro. But that's not going to get Huff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And remember, they went and got Hassan Reddick. They went and got him when they did get him.
They're gonna go get his ass back next year, and it's gonna piss me off.
Yeah. We over here making videos. Okay, can KJ Henry work? You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I talked up Jordan Phillips so much.
Right.
Me too, bro.
And see what happened. Jordan Phillips dipped out, went to Buffalo, is playing outstanding right now.
Yeah, he's in such a happy place.
He's in such a happy mood, bro. He is like, I watched Buffalo play the other day. He was just blowing stuff up.
I hope Zeke end up in Detroit, bro. I hope Zeke. I pray to God he get up in like somewhere good.
Me too. So no disrespect to our fan base, dog. Because I gotta say this. My biggest video of the year was somebody that I can't even name off the top of my head. That was an undrafted free agent, Nathaniel Pete or something like that. Like, Nate Pete. That is my biggest video this year, and I didn't even hype him. I tried to tell people he wasn't gonna make the roster.
Bro, I told y'all, not y'all, but I knew he was bad, bro.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been around. They're like, yo, he a diamond in the rough. Bro, he didn't even no.
But see, only in our broke ass fan base do we pay attention to stuff like that and we care.
But see what happens is, bro, since we don't go shopping, we just trying to hope to find a diamond in the rough, bro. We try to hype everything up to kind of find something that we have. And it's not, I don't want to blame the fan base for it. Our organization has put us in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I would love to be like, no, what, bro? I ain't doing no draft content because who cares? That's just extra. You know what I'm saying? We about to go get this. We about to trade him. We about to go this. But I focus so heavily personally on the draft because I know that's my only opportunity to get something of impact. That's my only chance to get me a Saquon type reaction.
But yo, bro,
you know what I'm saying? But besides that, it just don't happen.
We can't draft our way out of this. I don't care how nice you is.
Right.
You just can't draft your way out of it. I don't care how good you is. You're not drafting your way out of like into success, basically.
Right.
You can't like you can hit all 3 first picks. There's certain things you gotta do. Like people like, yo, you gotta go DT here. If you're not getting like a generational DT, it's gonna take time.
Right.
And we don't have it. Because by the time that DT hitting, Dak gonna be 39.
Yeah, people are like, why ain't got no DT in your mocks? What the hell is a 4th round defensive tackle about to do? How about we open up our wallets and go buy one?
Yeah, because look, Philly, it ain't all love. Milt Williams about to hit the market, and I would throw him a bag. I'll throw him a bag before I throw Osa a bag.
Right.
But here's the thing, Osa about ready. The timing that it took for Osa to start becoming better, now somebody else about to throw the bag at him, and he about to be more of a product. You know what I'm saying? Because they understand the game.
Right. Yeah. We did all the development. We did all the development. We did all the makeovers. You know what I'm saying? We didn't bought the BBL, and now she's about to get scooped up by somebody else.
Yep. Outside of like, I'm comfortable with taking GNT if we get him. But if we don't, the best thing to draft in the first round because of how much they cost is a receiver. Receiver is expensive. You want top tier weapons? That's why everybody take them in the first round. Because they go over 35 now.
Right.
That part.
Yep, I agree. So let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about the running back position, man, because it's been the hot topic button, man. And, you know, of course, the Zeke lovers. Now, let me clarify, right? So we know we streaming across multiple.
I see Genty in the back right there. I see him.
I kind of
see him in the back. I see him.
Right? What people have to understand, and this is where you guys can take notes and say that Jay Tuck said you can clip it, right? Zeke has been asking to be released from Dallas, okay? He also, yesterday, he asked to be released. So there's no celebratory, Jay Tuck Zeke got released.
Now they saying he got cut. They're trying
to flip it that he got cut. They wouldn't cut him the last game of the season. Now, if y'all did this like week 4, okay, then you can glitz and go. You know what I'm saying? He asked to be released again, right? So what I'm trying to explain to people is, I know there's narratives about Zeke. I know there's some narratives about the running back position, but there is a massive void at the running back position that the Dallas Cowboys need to address. I don't like the free agents available. I know it's talking about Najee Harris. I'm cool on that. This draft class is loaded with running back talent where you can draft one. Hell, if you did like we did last night, you follow my mock, we even drafted 2 because we were just bored. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of talent pool. But people need to understand, y'all. People are going to lie to you all off season. Running backs don't matter. Who would y'all say is the best team in the NFL right now outside the Chiefs? Detroit?
Best. Probably maybe Buffalo. I like Buffalo too.
Okay, boom.
I like, look, if all things are equal and they weren't injured,
boom, they have a running back in James Cook, right? Let's toss out Philly, right? Philly, you like Philly. Okay, boom. They have a running back in Saquon Barkley. Okay.
Everybody got a running back. Baltimore got a running back. Everybody got a running back. That's good. That's worth a damn.
If you look in the top 10, besides, I think, the Colts and maybe...
The Colts got a running back, too.
But I'm saying, I'm like all the top performing teams.
Okay, yeah.
They all have dominant running backs in the top 10.
Bro, they got receivers to go with them too.
It's so lazy narrative that running backs don't matter. The game of football is changing, y'all. It's changed. It's going back.
Running backs gonna be making $20 million about 2-3 years.
They try to phase them out.
Running back going away.
Running backs are back in style, y'all. So don't sit here and act like, oh, we got 1,000-yard rusher and that's good enough. No. You need an elite dominant back, and then you can fill the void with Rico. But if you pass on a Marion Hampton or a Genty, I don't care what people say about the bowl game and the fumbles. We can fix that. That kid is outstanding. The missed tackle percentages.
Yeah, bro.
He's taking 4 to 5 tackles.
His contact balance
down.
Bro, he's breaking like 5 tackles.
A rip. Now,
so
that's what I'm saying.
Ashton could have played for us this year And we would have made the playoffs. We would have made the playoffs.
That play the other day, but like this, that play the other day where Turpin tripped over like air.
Right.
Genty hitting his head on the goalpost because he's not falling.
Right.
It's really because of his center of gravity. But that's more of a draft video. He just short and compact. It just worked.
Right.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Real quick to go to your point. You know what I'm saying? And we're talking about weapons and running backs and stuff like that. My thing is this. Why can't we be ahead of the curve?
Woo! There you go.
I know what you're saying as far as like everybody's saying, yo, running backs don't matter. And that's because the present curve is telling you that.
Mm-hmm.
But before running backs didn't matter, when they did, there was a curve saying, hey, we're leaning heavy pass, get away from paying a running back. And Dallas was like, no, we're about to pay Zeke. We was late. Now the tables are turning because football is cyclical. It flips all the time. Right now, all the signs is like a blinking red light. Hey, running backs are coming back in the style. Linebackers are coming back in the style because you got to be able to stop the running backs. But by the time bad teams figure it out, we've already shifted back to the pass.
Right.
So if the Cowboys want to get ahead of it, this is the time to draft a running back. Because I think that's where it's leaning towards, as you were alluding to.
Right.
My point is, why we're going to do something like not paying no attention, then 4 years from now, then we're going to draft a running back when it starts to flip back again.
Right. 3 years. Yeah. And see, that's the problem with the Cowboys, not just with the running back position, the philosophy, but just with the roster building. We're always reactive. We're never proactive. Like you said, DMV, we are $1 billion organization, but never have no foresight. Like, don't y'all got no
foresight?
Analytics? Like, you gotta see where things are. Now, I guarantee you, he knows where them ticket sales are trending. I guarantee you, he knows where the commercial revenue and the cap is going. They see all that foresight, but from a football perspective, you can't see the game is getting gritty right now on the ground because I love it too. I can't go to Arrowhead and throw 40 times versus Pat Mahomes.
Hell no, bro. It's cold. It's cold.
I can't win that game.
Look, Kareem Hunt been looking mighty good. I thought he couldn't play.
Right.
He looked just like Zeke, bro. They're the same player. They're the same damn player.
They're the same player, bro. But here in Kansas City, Kareem Hunt was embraced. Now, no one's saying, oh, Kareem Hunt should start over Pacheco. No.
They love Kareem Hunt.
But they love Kareem Hunt. And this is the problem with our Cowboys fans is we eat our own. Zeke was 1,000 yards all purpose just last year. The year prior on one leg, he had 800 yards and 12 touchdowns on one leg. But now, back then he was washed and get rid of him. He's trash. But now, 1,000 yards, y'all, 1,000 yards and one touchdown is all praises. We don't need to go draft nobody. So it's like,
why everybody keep acting like we ever said, this is the thing that pissed me off. It's like I was telling y'all before the stream started. When people take convenient time to play stupid.
Right.
No one in their right mind was saying that we was getting 1,600 yards Zeke.
No.
Why are y'all trying to put that on on my tab? No one said that. No one was trying to say that, allude to that. No one was ever saying he was a starting running back. All we said was he could be a situational, bruising, goal line type back.
Bro, I said 600 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Bro, I created the hashtag running backs matter. And if you go on Twitter and you find that, you won't find me saying, oh, let's go bring Zeke back.
I put the bet out and the wager out for 600 yards and 6 touchdowns. And what everybody say, oh, that's too low. That's all I was wanting. I was like, okay,
yeah, that's it.
Okay, because I knew we don't use our running back in the passing game, so I knew 1,000 on purpose wasn't going to happen. But I was like 600 yards and 6 touchdowns, right? But people, he didn't even get that because you only gave him 71 carries, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, this time last year, did you want Zeke back?
No, not at all.
Rome, this time last year, did you want Zeke back?
No, I got videos. I wanted Derrick Henry.
There you go.
Right.
All right.
I got live streams begging, please go get Derrick Henry.
Bro,
there.
Bro, Derrick Henry. I mean, if you watch my channel, bro, we broke down every running back from Braylon Allen to Isaiah Davis. The list goes. Audric Estime, Trey Benson.
We wanted both. I remember all of us. We wanted either a Josh Jacobs, a Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones. Like I went through the gamut because there was a bunch of them.
Right.
Get me a veteran. Then draft me one.
Right.
You wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Yeah.
Facts.
Now,
that's it.
See if we were saying, "Oh no, I want Zeke over Derrick Henry, bro. Give me that." Then yeah, cook my ass. You know what I'm saying? But
That's what pisses me off. Who said that?
That's what I'm saying. But see what it is, right? Content creators, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to kind of get their jabs and then kind of prove themselves versus us, right? Okay, I get it, but no one's ever said that. I've never said that, bro. I was pissed. Y'all saw the live. I was pissed we didn't draft running back. I actually downgraded our grade because we didn't take a running back.
Bro, we was hurt about posting
day 3
videos and pictures of Braylon Allen wearing Cowboys shorts.
Bro. So you gave
day 3. I didn't watch the draft day 3 because I knew we was cooked.
So you gave me Zeke, Rico, Deuce, and what was the other running back?
Royce Freeman. Royce Freeman.
Those were my options. So yes, I went with Zeke.
Royce might have been all right this year. I forgot about him.
I thought Royce Freeman would have been probably. I thought if they wanted to move on from Zeke, they could have had Royce Freeman. But
Right.
you want to know why they didn't? Because they scary. Because they scary. The front office scary.
Yeah, Dalvin played one game.
You don't think so? Royce started all year. He had the same year Rico had.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. It might have been a little better. Because I think Royce is a better running back personally, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I like that.
And Dalvin Cook played one game. I was saying this when we got Dalvin Cook. I was like, move on from Zeke, right? I don't care. I do have favorites on the team, but I want to win, bro. I was tired of getting my face punched in.
Say it again, Tuck.
Find somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I want to win.
Find somebody, bro. I don't care if it was Deuce. I don't care if it was Nate Peters. Or you know what I'm saying, or Malik Davis. I don't give a damn. I'm tired of getting blown out at the home versus the Baltimore Ravens and all these other teams. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you said something there that most people, that this is what we're fighting about.
Right.
Do you care about winning? Do you care about this team winning? Because a lot of these people out here, they don't care about this team winning. No. They care about being right, and they care about
they got the Stephen Jones
to be right.
Right.
They got the Stephen Jones. We got to win my way.
Right. Yeah.
I need the quarterback to look like I need him to look to win. I don't care how, you know what I'm saying?
Man, if I'm saying we need to draft a running back right now and get back to the run game, and the Cowboys draft Luther Burden, and we start having the number one pass in the game, we're winning games, I do not care, bro. I do not care.
Hey, they saw something I ain't see, dog. It is kudos to them.
Tuck,
because I've done that before.
But Tuck, you said, I don't give it. I want to win games, bro. I want to win games. And I think that's, like you said, DMV, a lot of people, you know, they're self-invested. It's more about themselves. It's about the team. I think the three of us on this panel, we just want to win, bro.
But they don't make content. So they goofy tweets get to go out there and die.
Right.
My tweet is clipped and tucked away nicely, waiting for me to mess up.
Right.
Every time I can't wait for you to be wrong.
Right.
Yeah. So we win. We win week 1 with Zeke starting.
Right.
Now, it wasn't like the greatest start of all time, but we win. Then the next week, we don't start him. He barely plays. And we get blown the F out.
Right. By the Saint. You know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't we ask what happened from that week?
Right.
Like, what's going on? Why wouldn't we ask those questions? That don't mean I'm a Zeke lover.
Right.
It means I want to win.
Right.
But why everything why do you think I'd be extreme? This is what pisses me off. Convenient stupidity.
Right.
It can't just be, I think Dak Prescott's a really good quarterback and we can win with him.
Right.
Oh, you think he better than Mahomes? Hold on.
Right.
Relax. Why can't you like him? What's wrong with, people be tripping. So if I say get Dak weapons, oh, he can't win with nothing. Why I gotta be so extreme?
Right.
I be want to ask Cowboys fans, so you don't want your quarterback to have what? What am I tripping?
Right. Yeah.
Don't get him received.
We paid him that money. Right. You didn't pay him shit. Because you didn't pay him nothing out your pocket.
They don't want Dak to have weapons because if Dak plays well, then that ruins their Twitter personality of being a Dak leader. It's the weirdest thing. Trust me, y'all.
That was it. Nah, Tuck, you was spitting.
Let me go to my game, right?
Yeah, hey, play the horn, dog. Play the horn for that one.
For somebody who is constantly right on Twitter, y'all, let me give y'all a spoiler alert. It means absolutely nothing, y'all. It means absolutely nothing. I get more opportunities my way. I get more money and I get more revenue when the Cowboys win games versus me being right on Twitter.
Facts.
Yeah.
So many people just want to be right on social media to the point where it's like, hell, toss Dak Prescott out there with Jay Tuck. I want to be able to prove that he can't lead this team.
But who can?
If
you ain't Patrick Mahomes, I don't believe it. I done seen every last one of these dudes struggle when they don't. I done seen Josh Allen without a run game.
Right.
Look real different.
Yeah.
I done seen Goff look real pedestrian.
Right.
I seen Jalen Hurts struggle without half the receivers in the league on his team. And look, CJ Stroud, perfect example. I think CJ Stroud is still a great young quarterback, but he's a human being. And if you ain't Patrick Mahomes, who I think might be an alien, you need weapons.
Right. Well, here's how we simplify this conversation, Ron. Right. Baltimore Ravens, MVP, right? Lamar Jackson, they got Derrick Henry, right? Didn't they go make a move this year to go get another wide receiver? Yes.
And Deontay Johnson.
Right. So
Cowboy, by the way.
Pat Mahomes, right? Alien. There's nobody on the planet like Pat Mahomes. Didn't they make a move to go get another wide receiver during this season?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Josh Allen, the MVP, right? He was struggling a little bit. Didn't they go make a move to go get a wide receiver?
Yes, they did.
Why does Dak Prescott? You got to play with your toys. You got to play with what you got. You know what I'm saying?
Tuck, look at this. You know you got the best quarterback in the universe.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes is like that to me. I'm never going. I bow at the altar.
Yeah.
Bro, in the offseason, Hollywood Brown drafted Worthy and brought in Hopkins and brought in Kareem Hunt.
Right. And they have Rasheed Rice.
Back in the universe.
And they have Rasheed Rice.
But I'm no disrespect. I'm rolling Jalen Brooks out there who weighs as much as my daughter and can't get off press.
Right.
And I'm supposed to get mad at Dak.
Right. Jalen Brooks, Jalen Tolbert, Rico Dowdle, Jake Ferguson.
Don't stop laughing.
Bro,
you
sound like the Cleveland Indians, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. Like it's just like it's just crazy. It's like that's
bro, it's bad. It's really that bad.
And meanwhile, you know what I'm saying, in Detroit, Jared Goff got a running back duo with a cute little nickname, and they were in costumes and games and mascots, you know, so they get Sonic and, you know, Knuckles.
We got Willie Mays Hayes, Wild Thing.
When you refer to Dak, the favorite word that they use is Dak is had. Oh, but Dak had Amari Cooper, bro. That was 2018,
bro. But here's what people understand about that. Yes, Dak had the three-headed monster in Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, and Amari Cooper. We never got to see them
like
together.
4 games together.
Yes, what I'm saying. We never got to see them together, bro. Like that was the big. I remember that year coming on these shows and talking shit.
They played like 6 games together, I think, right? Like just 6 games.
Bucks game though. That one, it was clicking.
Yeah, that one game they clicked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like, bro, we never
I saw it for 20 seconds.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then Gallup goes down with the calf. And then, you know, Murray had the situation with, you know, the go, and then he had a concussion with C. Like, so we never got to see it together. So this whole idea that Dak always had weapons, no, bro, we got it for 6 games.
Then that stupid graphic they put up, they got like linebackers and edge rushers on it.
Right.
Look at what Dak had. Yo, they don't play offense.
Right. Yeah. They
put
don't
that graphic up.
Right. Yeah.
Like Trayvon Diggs led the league in intercept. Congratulations. He's not a receiver.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what I'm trying to explain to people. It's like so for all the people who would say, well, Dak had weapons, here's my conversation piece. Let's try it again. You know what I'm saying? I would love for this year to be like Dak has all these weapons around him. That's the reason why he's winning. I'll take it. I'll take that. I want to get that back.
That's fine. I'll take it.
No, I don't even care if they don't give him credit. I don't care. Look, this is where I don't have pride. I would love to have to say, yo, Dak was carried by his.
Yeah. Okay. I want carry Dak. I want carry. I want Dinkin Young. He's not worth it. He's being carried by Luther Burden and CD and Ashton Genty. I want that Dak back. Give me that. I'll take it.
Yeah, facts. I want game manager Dak back.
Yeah. I want Dak to be able to have Cooper Rush games, throw for 20 attempts, 15 completions, 150 yards, but all of a sudden Ashton Genty rushed for 175 and 3 touchdowns.
Everybody out here like dude from The Best Man, because they poor. So every time Dak has success, but he making so much. Yo, do you need some money?
Right.
Do you need some money?
Do you
That's
need
how I be
some
feeling
money?
Every time he do something good, you bringing up his bag. Yo, do you need some
What up?
money?
What's my dog Bounce Cowboy in the building, man?
Hey, I need the Dak back that ain't had no lineup, dog. Give me that Dak back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's too clean
I
cut
like
now.
Dak when he get humbled. He got duffed out before he got drafted. Remember, he got beat up on the beach.
Yeah, I need that Dak back.
Yeah.
So he broke his leg, came back balling.
Right.
This year, he been
everybody was MVP, and you know what I'm saying, last year. So I mean, this year he'll probably bounce back. But
bro, he's gonna get called old for so many times before the next season.
Right.
He better come back locked in.
Yeah.
But Rome, to your point though, dog, I need the Cowboys to put that pressure on them though. Like I need you to put that pressure on them, Cowboys. Not the Cowboys fans. I need the organization to put that pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? Because he a little too comfortable. Now y'all gotta let him know. Now y'all gotta let him know, dog. Look, we done paid you a lot of money, and you done been out 3 out of the last 4 years.
Right. So you said the next
been
show
out
we
3 out of the last 4
quarterbacks
years.
to draft.
I mean,
we could do it.
I think if you get a quarterback that's quality sitting in the fifth, now I don't know who that is, because them quarterbacks going back and get their NIL money. You know what I'm saying? So
I might go buy one. I might go buy one, just like y'all talking about D tackle. I might go buy one.
Right. You could be in a situation where you might mess around, and go bring in a Kirk Cousins or something. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. Because I'm in the situation when it comes to Dak. It's the same situations why I wanted Dak, right? When I was with Romo, right? Is that I'm tired of our season. If Dak goes down, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
I feel like, okay, Dak's getting older. It's a hamstring and an ankle. So is he going to be mobile again? I want a quarterback that if he goes down, that we can't win a few games, that we can still make a playoff push, a real one, not the Micah one, not the Micah leadership playoff push, but like a real playoff push.
I would draft Jackson Dart from Ole Miss. In the 5th round, and everybody will get over it. And Dak, hey Dak, I love you. You're right over my left shoulder.
Right.
But listen,
right.
How you get your job?
Right. Right.
Because Tony got hurt.
Right.
Hey,
yeah, I need another Dak looking at him like he was looking at Tony. I need him to feel that.
And see, maybe we had one, but we'll never know. we never got to really see Trey Lance and CeeDee Lamb. I mean, that only has one.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because honestly, if you think about it, I mean, the preseason games, Dak was cool, but I remember in practice, Dak used to be some trash.
Right. Right. Dak was a gamer. Dak was, and Dak even said that. He was like, bro.
But you heard that strategy, Tuck? They talk about they haven't wanted to play Trey Lance because they want to sign him cheap.
Bro, if I'm Trey Lance, ain't no way in hell I'm coming back to Dallas. I'm out. My stuff's already packed, bro. I cannot wait to get out of here, bro.
Steeler tomorrow. What up, Mike Tomlin?
Yeah. If I'm Trey Lance, I can't wait to get the hell up out of here, bro.
If I was Trey Lance, I would get a laptop, I get a microphone, I get a studio.
Damn.
Hey, look, I'll create some hats, some merch, or something like that, and I'm kicking back, bro.
Yeah, you jump on the live stream.
Trey Lance going to be on cover 4. Trey Lance going to join.
That would be funny if Trey Lance spun the block and went back to San Fran. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, Purdy gonna be asking for some money, and they could probably
he's like in the Sam Darnold space. This is what quarterbacks can do.
Right.
Like Zach Wilson, bring him in here. I don't care.
Right.
You get a young dude that might have some potential.
Right.
But when you got that opportunity, you go sign with the best surroundings.
Right.
So going to San Fran would be smart for Trey. Let me go somewhere where the surroundings is dope. So if I get in, I can't fail.
I traded 4 for a podcast. Hey, man, it feels like, the only thing you got out of Trey Lance, and I got to see it, was that preseason game versus the Raiders. That was it. That was it.
Y'all hit the like button too. I haven't said it all day.
Hit the like absolutely.
Button.
Y'all see that fire ass hat Rome got on? Look, Trey, dog. All you gotta do, create some design. Like, who knew spelling Dallas backwards from Ben DiNucci?
I wish I could know how much money he getting money.
Ben DiNucci, cool, bro. And he got picked up the other day, right? He got picked up.
It's the best money too. He gets low money. People don't even know he own it.
Right. He on the low.
Exactly. So Trey, dog, look, you might not got to play another down, bro. Just hey, tell us stories, dog. Tell us all the locker room stories, bro. Tell us.
He gets snaps this week.
Yeah, Trey, let's come hop on the show with us, bro.
Do you think he gets snaps this week?
Man, I give up on Trey, bro. I give up on. I'm done, bro. Just pack and get ready to go to New York or wherever, or Cleveland.
Tuck is done. I don't care what he do this week.
No, Mike McCarthy, Cooper Rush is playing, dog.
Yeah. In a grand finale.
I kind of would be gaslit if they played him. Because that's what they do. If they played him, I'd be a little angry.
But see, yeah, I would be pissed. Like if they played Trey versus Washington, what if he went out there and went crazy? I'll be livid. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. The whole mindset of this team, because like I'm saying, even if he went out there and played well and another team picked him up, it could increase our comp value pick. Why we should get even if he had to go out there and play tight end for me or something, bro, you gonna do something besides hold a clipboard all day.
Yeah, I'm about to say we got 0 out of really playing Cooper Rush, dog. Like
0.
We got nothing out of
because it's like
Cooper
what you said. They think everybody come back to Dallas with their hat in their hand. They think that Trey, they think that Mike McCarthy, they think that people are gonna just be like, okay, I want to be a Cowboy.
Life.
And it ain't like that no more.
Players will either make a sacrifice for money, right? Or for a championship. So they'll sacrifice their money for a championship, right? So some of these players, if we were Kansas City, you could possibly pull it off like, listen, man, I'm at the end of my career. I'm gonna take a massive pay cut because I want to go to, you know what I'm saying? I want to go to Kansas City to try to win a championship, right? We can't offer players money and we can't offer them championship contention. Like, so what is the glitz and glamour? You know what I'm saying? A lot of these players don't even want to be on commercials. What do we have?
Whataburger coupon?
Yeah, Whataburger. So right now I saw Zach Martin, D-Law, Diggs, and Jerron Bun. They all got Bounty napkin commercials and stuff going on Instagram. Okay, woo, bro.
What messes they clean up this year? We ain't clean up nothing.
Made a mess.
Right. Yeah. Deuce is still around, you know what I'm saying? But once again, they're gonna sit there and keep on the Deuce until year 6, and he gonna be our starting runner.
We got a short running back at home. We got Ashton Genty at home.
Yeah.
Hey, every time I see Deuce on the sideline, dog, he looked like the happiest dude ever.
He's happy to be there.
He's happy, dog. I don't like, no disrespect, and I love the story, but I'm tired of stories, dog. Like, if you look at the winning teams, like, you don't hear about no damn stories. The story is what's going on the field, bro.
Yeah.
Like our feel good story. Oh, well, his father works in the building, so we got to keep him. Or like, nah, bro, I don't care about that. Like Agent Brown, I don't care about that.
Right.
I want to win, dog. I'm trying to win. I don't care about those stories.
We should draft a quarterback. My line of demarcation is after the 5th. I'm not drafting one. I still want to support my franchise quarterback right now. So the first couple of rounds, I want to use that capital in that direction. But yes, you could do 2 things at once. You can draft. We got like 15 compensatory picks. One of them 5th round picks, make it a quarterback. There will be somebody there. This draft is so weird that some quarterbacks will fall that don't go high. So Dylan Gabriel might be sitting there in the 5th.
Right.
Take him.
Right.
Yeah. Because I don't think Gabriel. I don't know. I mean, when I look at him throw, I don't see a strong arm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see him making the underwear Olympics look good, but I think he's a gamer.
Right.
But what'd you think about, think about it. What'd you think about Dak?
I saw a lot of potential. I saw a lot of potential in Dak's tape, just like I do Dylan Gabriel. And like I told you guys probably months ago, I was like, I'm looking at this dude, and it looks like left hand Dak right here. Mm-hmm. Man, hell yeah, I will draft left hand Dak, and you're gonna look right at him in the QB room like, damn,
right.
That should look like me.
See, the thing about
10
Dak,
years ago,
college, man, he was just built like a tank. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I wanted, bro. I didn't want no fragile pocket quarterback because we kept going through that with Romo. So, there's some quarterbacks out there. Like I said, a lot of the guys that I was kind of earmarking, they returned to college. Like,
I saw the dude. What was it, Clemson?
Yeah, Klubik from Clemson, and then also my guy, I want to say Jayden Daniels, but Jalen Daniels from Kansas. Like they all kind of return, right? So it's like, I don't know.
That $6 million bag.
You know why Dak was good? You know why Dak was good coming out though? It was his threat of his legs, and in the red zone, right. Dak was scoring a lot of touchdowns. And I look at it now, and during that time, there was a lot of old pocket passers, and the way to play was to be that pocket passer. And Dak was what Jalen Hurts is, right. To be honest with you.
But I don't
even want Dak crazy. So Dak is now became them old dudes he used to be.
So
and you gotta go ahead, Tuck.
What has happened to Dak? And this is the person I've always compared him to, and people get mad, right? Because he's plays for the other team. But Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb was a force that can use his legs. He had arm strength and talent, and he was hard to tackle. Like when Donovan McNabb was a dual threat, I say he was better than Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, but he was that damn talented.
He was more steady. He wasn't explosive.
But then they tried to limit him in terms of Peyton Manning, and like it just never worked out for him. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was that when he had T.O. Before T.O., no. And to Rome's point, weapon.
Right, weapon. Right, they went and got him a weapon. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he had Westbrook in them, and they had that screen.
They were throwing a million screens.
Right,
I hate the screens, man. They used to work though.
Right, but remember, like, that was the era of those bigger, like dual work, like the Culpeppers, like they bigger than defensive ends. You know what I'm saying? Like they just putting their head on and going. So it just changed things. But Donovan McNabb was coming out.
Dak can run. He shouldn't be at the point where
I asked Dak to run and he tore his hamstring. I'm bad.
Yeah, bro can't run no more, dog. It is what it is.
He's done.
With the 2-Hour Show yesterday, she said something that made sense to me. She said, I don't need Dak doing no strength training. He need to be doing hot yoga and stretching from now till next year. Like she said, he need to be working on pliability.
Right.
If you can't run 10 yards, we got a problem.
Right. Yeah.
I said 2-Hour spin.
You know how I noticed it? Like the Vegas odds for Dak, like rushing yards was like at 5. And I kept like, he gonna get 5 rushing yards. And I kept getting hit. Like, bro, why can't you rush for like 5 yards? Like this is getting flushed out the pocket. And that's why I was like, man, Dak gotta run, bro. He ran for 15 and ripped everything off. I said, okay, I'm done.
I'm about to ask you. I'm gonna ask you a little behind the scenes, in front of the scenes.
All right.
Put your ear to the streets, bro. I'm telling people, there's going to be a story. I think Dak was way more hurt when he was wearing that boot and he was overcompensating. Something ain't right. And they just ain't put it out yet. I know about the hamstring injury because we saw it. But you don't just randomly rock a boot in the middle of the summer.
Well, he did the last 2 years.
For real?
Yeah, he did the year before, remember?
I thought he was just overcompensating, like something ain't right with him.
No, he did the year before. We got a super chat, man.
Okay.
Maximilian, $2 super chat. Appreciate you. It says free agent target, Khalil Mack, Tyler Lockett, Christian Kirk thoughts. I would like
take all that.
Yeah, all of it. But
especially Tyler Lockett. I'm a big fan of Tyler Lockett.
I love Tyler Lockett.
I love Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, but he ain't got no money.
If we don't bring back D-Law, if they sound like a Khalil Mack, that is like what we getting out of Carl Lawson, but better. I would love a Khalil Mack.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of want D-Law gone. I want D-Law gone. I want Zach Martin gone.
Want D-Law gone. So I don't think you.
I want them dudes gone because I just think it's embedded in losing in those big games that we was talking about earlier. Like when the lights is bright, dog. Like
can't do it.
I just think it's embedded. So let's get them guys up out of here. Let's let the young boys lead because at this point, Micah can't be the leader he is with D-Law fighting him.
Right.
And said put Dak on Ozempic. I saw that.
Yeah, Dak eating good, man. Dak, like dad Dak eating good.
Hey, I'm about to say I need to know what she cooking, bro.
Dak
also, never mind.
You about to start
group chat. Yeah, it's about to be World War III here.
Hey, man, we just started. Let's keep the show where it's at. You almost said it. You was about to start naming dishes. Don't even do it. I saw it. I saw you about to get your accent together. Nope. We got enough enemies. Let's leave it where it's
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So about the run game, like that's what you're saying, man.
Yeah, let's wrap it up with that. Let's
the barbecue.
He almost said it too.
He was about to. I was like,
we're gonna say that for the group chat.
Those Cowboys, Raiders.
Oh man, the chat gonna do it for us, bro. It is what it is.
Oh, Zeke lovers.
Oh, they all did in the chat.
Man, all right, man.
I'm gonna let that be. I ain't reading that.
I ain't put that up on the
Hey, y'all put what she cooking for Dak in the chat. I ain't gonna read it, but I'm gonna go back and look at it later.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
I'm Zeke lovers. So yeah, man. But he wore the boot the last year before as well. You know what I'm saying? I know they posted the pictures.
Raiders got Abdullah. Did something happen?
I thought they already had him. Yeah, they have him. They've been had him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought. See, that's what sometimes I don't look at the chat because I get caught up in what they talking about. Forget what we talking about.
You're right,
All
right. So like before we end it, man, because I think we got some college football games coming up here in a second, man. If they're not already started.
Bro, Texas should be playing right now.
Are they playing right now? Let me see what the score
We
is.
better
They running through Arizona State. Yeah, we knew that. We kind of
not surprising.
Yeah, no. The Arizona State shouldn't have been there. It should have been at least in Colorado to make it attractive. But you know what I'm saying?
Yours out there getting this. Look, yours getting this tape together. Yours going to get that bag.
You was about to go get that $6 million, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm not. Because what would he make in the league?
Bro, he would probably be a day 2 pick, right? You know what I'm saying? So he'd probably be around 4.
Nah, get the 6.
Yeah, go get that 6.
I've never blinked. You can't like poo-poo extra $1 million. Like, go get that money.
Yeah, and you're playing in college with no expectation. You can go to New Mexico, whatever, and be trash, whatever. You get your $6 million, you good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I think what's really going to happen, you know, kind of transition over to draft talk a little bit, is that with the NIL, with the new with the rule in place about the JUCO prospects, you get 4 years after you transition out of Duke, so you can typically stay in college and play for 6 years, right? So by doing that, I think you're going to get a lot more seasoned quarterbacks coming into the draft. You see what I'm saying? So you might get a guy like Bo Nix, bro.
He looked good, man.
Bro, when I started doing mock drafts in 2020 with Nix and Spoonie and Mary, you know what I'm saying? We were kind of starting with the Star Gang and all that stuff. He was on the mock drafts way back then. You know what I'm saying? So he's been in college.
That's why he look decent. He's a veteran.
He's a grown. So people are like, oh, yeah, a rookie. Like, bro, he is a grown ass man.
28 years old. Yeah.
You know so like, bro, he went to Auburn, and then where else did he go to? He went to Oregon. He went to like 2 other schools, I think. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's seasoned, but you're seeing how he's able to transition. You know what I'm saying?
He's like 3 years younger than Dak.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be 35 in his second contract. You see what I'm saying? He's 27 years old, bro.
That is wild. He really literally is about 4 years younger than Dak.
Yeah, he had 27. Oh, is that wrong? Oops, whatever. All right, yeah. So it's like, I think you're gonna get a lot more seasoned quarterbacks coming to draft because these kids are smart, bro. I would Van Wilder the hell out of it and get these contracts and get this NIL money and chill on college.
Hell yeah, because it's a short thing. It's a short thing, and it's not as much pressure.
Yeah. Hey, oh man, Angie, I ain't put that post up there, but y'all wild in the chat, man. Y'all wild in the chat. So
well, they say something crazy.
Oh my god. No.
I'm
losing all that protein.
D Ship said something up top, dog. That joint had me. I couldn't hold character no more. Dog.
Yeah, I know. Nope. Andy Wilder.
Hey, it's only episode 1, man. I gotta at least let us get 2 in. Let's get 2 or 3 in. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
To survive for a little bit.
Clipped. I ain't trying to get clipped.
Yeah,
they gonna clip that cover 3 right there. They gonna clip that cover 3 right at the top.
They already got a hit out on us, man. They already got a hit on the Zeke lovers. The Zeke lovers, man. But talking about the running back position, right? So I know a lot of people lazy narratives, and I know DMV spoke about this. I think even Foots mentioned it, right? I'm not doing it. I'm not trying to defend Genty and say, well, look, what did he do in the bowl game? And man, we shouldn't draft him in the first round because of this bowl game. I'm not doing it. But when it comes to the running back position, I'll talk to you, DMV, because you just dropped the film session, good film session. I think Lou did one too, bro. What would you draft Genty at if you're in the top 10, top 12? Would you still take Genty after what you saw last night?
Absolutely, dog. Like, I mean, yeah, I know that there were a couple fumbles, but I saw a lot more good than I saw bad.
Right.
Maybe there was some jitters, but I really expected Penn State to run through them. I knew that there was a lot more good players over there I felt like he was playing against 4 or 5 people at times, dog. And it took all 4 or 5 guys to get him down. Mm-hmm. It took all 4 or 5 of them to tackle him. Like Rome said, the contact balance. There were some runs, dog, where they were in the backfield and he was just making people miss. I mean, I would still take him at 13. I would take him and not even blink.
He was moving like he was in a phone booth. Like, to be shifty in a phone booth with that many people trying to hit you. Like, I actually earned respect for him. I don't need to see Genty running scot-free to be like, oh, he a beast. I want to see what it looked like where the adversity hit. Because if you get drafted by the Cowboys, you're going to face the 15-man box that first week because everybody going to be here to hate on you. So to see him go through that versus what was considered one of the top rushing defenses, apparently Penn State only let one 100-yard rusher to happen this year.
Right.
So he was going against some dogs.
Right. He's going to get some dogs. And what people have to understand, especially all the Cowboys fans watching this show, he didn't have CeeDee Lamb out there. So just like my dude Lewis, 8-man box, put 8 in the box, bro. Go ahead, have at it. And
8 in the box with CeeDee Lamb out there. Come on, bro. Those are the type of things that make us better. Yes.
But you see how he was making a defense shift when he would. The whole defense was shifting when he would.
Yeah, he was opening up other people. Their tight end was cooking yesterday because of him.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So he makes the whole offense better. That is something or somebody that you have to game plan for. No,
they don't move when Rico run out left.
You ain't got a game plan for this, bro. If he beat us, he beat us. You know what I'm saying? But fumbling is not an issue with him. He just fumbled yesterday, y'all. Like, and that's what I'm saying, right? So listen, y'all. There's going to be a lot after Sunday. That's when things drop down, and there's not a lot of content. There's a lot of things to talk about. There's going to be people who's going to go out there and kind of lie to y'all. Y'all have to keep your head on the swivel. We'll do great film sessions, but don't say, "Oh, he fumbles the ball." He has a
yeah, like you did on Twitter. Y'all don't draft him.
Did he? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Did he fumble against Oregon?
Right. And here's the thing. Right here is what I'll say. Once again, we have a current running back that a lot of people are capping for in Dallas that has more fumbles than he has touchdowns. So if it's not an issue now, it doesn't need to be an issue with Genty.
That part. Quite frankly, if he has a fumbling issue, it's still better than what the hell we got right now.
Right. I would take them fumbles any day.
I would. Exactly, because we're going to score touchdowns. We ain't scoring no damn touchdowns. We're not scoring points, guys. We're not scoring.
I'm about to say something. I say this with all respect. Ashton Genty would be the best running back person we've had in a Cowboys uniform since probably 22. Like, it's a better prospect than Zeke was. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to be mean.
He is.
I love Mama Zeke. If you're watching, don't come for me.
He is.
Y'all need to y'all tripping. Ashton Genty would change life for Dak Prescott.
My only concern here's my two concerns, right? When it comes to Genty in Dallas, right? One, there is a lot of mileage on him, right? But two, like I've been saying, if Mike McCarthy returns, can he even unlock Genty's potential? Can you give a running back 25 carries? Can you give him 30 and just take a win? I don't know. Mike McCarthy can do that, right?
He can't.
So that's my one thing. It's not a Genty thing. Like from a talent perspective.
But who guess who gonna make him though? Guess who gonna make him?
Jerry might make him get 20. Jerry might make him get 23.
Hey, Kellen know how to run you 30 yards now. Kellen know now.
Still brand new. You know what I'm saying?
New Kellen.
So here's how crazy things have changed, y'all. That even Kellen Moore has figured out running backs matter.
Oh, he know now.
Even Kellen Moore, the Philadelphia Eagles have the second least passes attempts in the NFL. Kellen Moore has seen the light. You know what I'm saying? We had to make hats. We had to do shirts and merch and hashtags. It still didn't work, right? So Kellen Moore can get it and understand it. Why can't a few colorful chart analysts on Twitter understand where the game is?
What are we wrong, though? What if all this passing is... Never mind. I'm about to start a new conversation. Never mind. I'll say that one.
Well, I think there's a reason also why he's, you know, saying he's not going.
But to your point, Tuck, I agree. We want somebody that's going to use them properly. Right. I just know having a running game, as DMV and you talk about all the time, would change life as far as like, let's just use, people need like visual examples. Mm-hmm. Use that playoff game where everyone, Dak and CD were off kilter. Mm-hmm. He looked like he was he was worked up from his little pregame speech, and you needed to settle it down. Yo, we about to run Genty 6 times in a row.
Right.
It don't even matter if he goes for 30 yards.
Right.
It's just, we're settling down everybody. Let's do some. Let's
that part.
Fire off the ball. Let's get physical. Let's get the jitters out. We ain't have that though.
Right.
Yeah. When you down 7-0 and you can't run the ball, it feels like 14-0.
Right. And it's when we get against teams who have a good run, like the Tampa Bay, right? It's like, all right, they have a good run defense. We know, well, Genty has faced that his entire life, right? So he's not going to shy away from it. So you can give the guy a ball, and then that's when you let Dak. Like, don't forget, he's not going to be our only player, y'all. You're going to have Dak. You're going to have CeeDee Lamb. We're going to get some wide receivers, hopefully. Then that's going to open things up for everybody. When you
Look at Saquon life. They said it. They said, give Saquon a chance to not be get eight man boxes.
No,
and it looked crazier than I ever thought. It's like, oh, okay, the best running back.
Look at the difference, because it's pedigree. Pedigree matters, and I keep telling people this. Look at the difference between him and Miles Sanders. Everybody would agree that Miles Sanders isn't the back that Saquon is.
Right.
Or DeAndre Swift.
Right.
Exactly. Or Swift. So you take those guys out and you put them in, and those guys were leaving meat on the bone, like Rico's leaving meat on the bone. That
Right.
Bucks game, he left meat on the bone. That Philly game, he left meat on the bone. Like, you got a guy named like Ashton is not going to leave meat on the bone, and that matters.
If
Those
Ashton
hit
played
yards
for us this year, how many yards would he have? If Rico
said
got
what?
1,000, if Ashton Genty was our back all year,
Oh, he'd probably get 1,600. 16.
16.
Seriously.
He probably like at 16, probably 8 touchdowns right now.
And y'all acting like we don't need that. Like, that's
Right. Right.
No, but I'm saying that's the difference. That's the difference in us being, what are we, 7 and what?
We
Right.
10 and-
Okay, yeah, we'll be 7 and 10, but that's the difference, because there were some games that we could have won. Where you
Right.
flip
my
it.
point, we'd be
and-
10 and we'd be in the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Like the
Even with Cooper Rush.
Falcons, we would have won.
We probably would have won the Ravens. I think we could have beat the Ravens, personally.
Falcons, Saints, yeah, because we couldn't stop the bleeding versus the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? Until Dak.
Now we would have beat the Bengals. I know he would have beat the Bengals.
I know we would have beat the Bengals. We was cooking them with Rico.
And probably the Texans.
Yeah.
How about the Texans? Okay.
Yeah, Texans. And we probably would have got one from Philly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it changes
Everything.
a lot. Oh, what the hell happened? The Sugar Bowl is canceled. Something happened in New Orleans. Okay. Oh man, I didn't even look, man. So yeah, man. So I just think he's a generation.
What?
Yeah.
A terror attack?
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, something about an attack or something.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a good time to wrap it up. Do I need to?
Let's wrap it up, man. But yo, man, we appreciate everyone for tuning in to the Cover 3 show. We're gonna do this a lot frequently. We don't have a specific date and time. We'll probably set one to make things easier, right? So that we're just having our schedule right. But we appreciate everyone tuning in. Like I said, we want to commit to the community because, like I said, it's gonna get real lazy out there, y'all. Keep your head on the swivel. You know, new media is here to give y'all that real content, that real uncompromised content, and tell y'all the truth, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad. But most importantly, we like rocking with y'all in the community, man. So we want everyone to stay safe. Go ahead, bro.
I just wanted to say this, man. I love feedback from people that really rock with us, like people that really support us. I would love to just hear how y'all feel about the show in the actual comments after the show clips. And if y'all don't mind, I would love to just, we might even put some of those things up and talk about it, just because, I hear people say, y'all should do a show before. Like we've heard people say we should do more frequent shows.
Right.
But just tell us what y'all like about it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like the chemistry. Y'all like how candid we are. Like, I love to hear feedback like that from people that I rock with. Haters, we probably gonna ignore you.
Right.
But like,
Yeah.
we know who y'all are.
Right. Yeah, appreciate it, man. DMV.
Yeah, man. I mean, first and foremost, like, I just want to pray for any victims that, from that attack, because, we were just doing the show and I seen a couple comments, but then when you see things like there are 15 dead and stuff like that, it kind of makes your heart drop a little bit. So
right.
I just want to kind of, say that prayers out to the victims and families and, all of that type of stuff. And I just wanted to thank you guys for coming together and us finally making this happen. And I think that 2025 is going to be a big year. I just want to pat Tuck on the back real fast because, bro, like things that are happening couldn't have happened to a better dude. The person that puts in the work that you do. And I always say that you Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're going to be the one that breaks through. And I'm happy to see the things that you're able to achieve, bro. And the fact that you're a brother to me in Rome every day, like, I really appreciate that. Okay. Rome, I appreciate you, because really you laid down the formula for us, man. And really, you two are a big reason why I've been able to have the success that I've been having. And so I just wanted to thank you guys for that. And, I'm thanking everybody that is in the chat and people that will watch, because the support, you guys are everything. So we do this for you guys.
Mhm.
No question.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all, man. Tuck, you keep being a trailblazer and opening. Y'all be surprised the type of doors that are opening, but I ain't gonna spill the beans. I'm just gonna say,
man, my phone's been blowing up like crazy, man.
Nah, I'm just gonna say, we work hard behind the scenes, on the scenes. We talk a lot more than y'all know, and it ain't all just football. But I like to always on my channel, and I'm gonna extend it to this. You know what I'm saying? The people that I see, the real supporters that I see regularly, I look at y'all like family too, because I know I can have the same type of dialogue with y'all. It might not be on the show, it might be in the comments, etc. Football minds, iron sharpens iron. So we appreciate y'all. That's why I asked y'all for y'all feedback, because I respect y'all. I wouldn't ask for feedback from people I don't respect. So I appreciate y'all, the love, and stuff like that is gonna make us keep going. And I agree with DMV, man. Prayers out to whatever happened. I'm gonna hit my phone in a second too. And man, hug your loved ones, man, because life can get real.
Facts, man. Facts. And like I said, likewise, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Like, when you kind of grow in this space and get different opportunities, it's kind of easy to kind of lose yourself, right? Because everyone's coming at you in different ways. You constantly attack, constantly defend. But it's like, I know that when I can hop in the group chat in the morning, I got peace. When I have my brothers I can just talk to and they understand where I'm coming from. And it's not even just about Cowboys content. It's about life. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of enjoy it. I can let my hair down and be myself with people I trust, man. And like y'all said, we got chemistry because we do this. We've been doing this Cover 3 show probably for like the last 3 years. Y'all just ain't been watching, right?
Just be in the chat.
It's all texting, it's all texting like text notes, right? We've been like,
you can't put that out there though. We get canceled.
Yeah. But yeah, man. But like it's good to have people I thoroughly enjoy, man. So the opportunities I get is not just about me; it's about us. And the more eyes that comes on me, it's gonna be the more eyes that comes on us. And we're gonna lift this whole new media thing to a whole new platform, man. So subscribe to all the channels. Rome CF Cowboys fans talk. You got DMV Fanatics, CFO Sports. If you're seeing us for the first time, where you've been, right? But go ahead, like us, share the content, right? Because this is how we get the truth out in our community. Because it's going to be a lot of lazy narratives coming in about 5 days, y'all. But I know a lot of y'all gonna keep y'all head on the swivel and do right, man. So we want everyone.
Yeah, man, it's our hope season. This is my favorite season.
It's hope season. It's draft. Yeah, draft. We're gonna do draft shows. We're gonna do mock drafts. We're gonna be doing all that, man. So lock in. And y'all know, draft season when we really go crazy. So, really hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell so y'all don't miss out, man. But everyone have a safe, prosperous new year, man. Hug your loved ones, cherish every day, man. And for wherever we going out there in 2025, let's go get it. And we are out. Peace. This video is brought to you by BetUS Online Sportsbook and Casino. And right now, BetUS is offering exclusive deals. So go over to BetUS, use the code YouTube150, and they are offering 150% up to $2,000 bonus deposit on your first deposit and 125% on your next two. So if you want to win money this NFL season and use free money, you cannot beat free money. Go over to BetUS, use the code YouTube150, and let's get this money game.